Thanks, Paris. To tell us. Well, after Mirame and Jennifer's speech, I don't know if I'm going to catch your attention. I'll try it. I'm the last one. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I have three things to tell you. Bad news, good news, and finally, a surprise, okay? So please, 5 minutes. One thing, does anybody doubt in this room that online education is a current trend? And does anybody doubt in this room that online education will be the most important part of the future learning of our kids, our professionals, and our users, ourselves? So I don't have any doubt about it. And I'm going to show you how startup, born from this house and from Spain, is changing the rules of the collaborative worldwide platforms for education, okay? And we are starting with the bad news. Well, the main bad news is very simple. I'm sorry, but online education sucks. And why does it suck? Because online education shouldn't be about staying reading text in old e-learning platforms based on Blackboards or Moodles. And online education shouldn't be staying watching videos on YouTube. And online education shouldn't be connecting to your intranet university to download files and to share with your colleagues in class, in your physical class. This shouldn't be online education. Now, the good news. The good news is that in Tulletus, we have developed a full technology and a pool of services to make your learning experience be very simple and at the same way, very efficient. How do we get it? Because we replicate the same services you have in real life in the classroom. We replicate all this to internet in a web service point of view. And our first 25,000 students has told us, wow, it works. I'm really learning into Tulletus. And we also solved the third problem because we have the first worldwide agreement with an official university to serve official titles and ECTS credit. So if you have children, cousins, or whoever you know who is finishing their studies in the university, he can go to class or he can come to Tulletus, take a course, and get in the ECTS credits they need. Or if you are living in abroad, Angola, Mexico, Guatemala, and these are real cases, you can get a course in Tulletus and you will get in your house your official diploma universitario, okay? So what about the traction? Well, I must confess you that we are only 5 months old. So in these 5 months, we have got a huge traction. The most important of everyone is this secret sauce, the conversion we have. We have a secret sauce that we are able to convert users to client from 2% in May to 6% now. And it's improving. And we also are improving, as you can see, sales, the revenues, 30% per month. And people of our environment is telling us, wow, it's not possible to go up with the conversion. You have to go down with the users. And I know it's the theory, but the practical is that we are going up. So I think these are not very bad metrics for these 5 months, okay? What about the market? Well, I'll be very fast here. If you train in Google for MOOC or Consumo Colaborativo, as you can see here, these are very hot terms, and they'll be still very hot for next years. And if you draw in a map the different players we have in the market, and notice, please, that you have huge players there, Coursera, Udemy, other ones, and you classify them between, unidirectional platforms, collaborative platforms, MOOC platforms, where you can make a lot of different things than watching video, or video platforms, you have the different players. But if you look for the ones who have Spanish content, there are only a few ones. And if you look for the ones who have active video courses, you have to tell us with more than 20,000 active video courses and much far away other video platforms, okay? The most important is not to become the leader. The most important will be to hold this position for next years. Well, what about the value? I told you before, I'm going to center here in the business model. It's very simple. We get content from universities and teachers. We get students interested in those content, and we sell courses. So simple. We get our revenues is 30% of each transactions, and we also sell certificates associated to those courses. So the more users we get, the more clients with our secret sauce we convert, and the more courses and certificates we sell. What about the team? Well, maybe you can think to deploy this to become the first leader in the Spanish countries and, well, agreements, ECTS credits, universities, content, whatever. We have to be 20 people. I don't know. I'm sorry, because we are 2 guys, okay? My partner who is there, Javi, and myself. This is my 4th company. I sold 2 of them, and I got a very big crash in other one. And it was the time and the place where I must learn. Well, we are looking for 200,000 euros to grow, because we are 2 guys, as I told you. We have to be 7 people. And finally, well, I'm sure the company will finish inside one big project. This is a natural way. And why my dear investors should invest in us? Well, because we get the pain in the educational market. We have a business model where everyone wins. We have been working together 7 years, and we are in a very hot market where we know how to make money, and we are making it. We have an absolutely platform developed and running, and we are getting each month more revenues and more tractions. So please, you have here the surprise, 70% discount in any coursing to tell us during the next day with this coupon code. Please enjoy and learn a lot. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, thanks. How's the in terms of numbers of the traction that you got so far? What's the completion rate of the classes of the users that took the class?
Well, we have free courses and paid courses, as you can imagine. And in paid courses, the completion is 70% during next 30 days. Okay. So comparing with the typical completion of Coursera or other platforms who are in between 3 and 10% is huge.
Okay. And in terms of repeat, how many?
We have 2.1 purchases per customer.
Okay, over the 5 months. And I imagine you're covering the whole Hispanic market, so not only Spain, but
of course,
the big chunk of your market
70% of our users are not in Spain. They are in LATAM and also in any part of the world, of course.
And as you grow the business, how do you plan on capturing the Latin American market?
Of course.
How?
Well, this is we are catching it because, as I told you, the 70% of our market is there, and we are working per country. There are more interesting countries like Mexico, Colombia, Chile, and other ones like it's very, very difficult to make business there, like Argentina, Venezuela. We are trying it, but it's not easy for us.
And which payment platform do you use for Latin America?
It depends on the country. In each country, we have different platforms because of that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miguel. Sorry now for maybe I'm not so clear on exactly what it is you deliver. As a consumer, someone who wants to take a course, I go to your website and I see all of the available content there, and then I choose a course and I consume it through your site. Why aren't you just delivering it through the university's own websites? And aren't universities going to be competing with each other on your platform to deliver very similar courses?
Well, it's a good question. There are universities who are looking to us like competitors and other like collaborators. So the content we have for universities is basically to take leads. It's free content. So this is a way we have to convert users from free courses to paid courses.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.